What's going on, guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. OnePlus 6T in the house. We did receive an update today over the air for the unlocked version of the OnePlus 6T, and we're going to talk about that update here in a second. But before we jump into that update, let's talk about the OnePlus 6T in general. I've been using this phone for about 2 months now, and it is a real nice phone to use. I mean, the battery life is incredible on here. It's not the best battery life, but it's definitely going to do you a day and a half, a full day without any issues. The cameras are real nice. First off, the build quality. The build quality, in my opinion, is real nice. I do like the glass-on-glass design, which is pretty much what every manufacturer is doing this year. I'm not too sure if it's Gorilla Glass 5 on the back, but I know it's Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. This particular version here is the 128 gigs of storage with 8 gigs of RAM. I believe it's $579 on their website. I'll have links down in the description below. It's a really good phone for the price. I mean, it offers some really good cameras, some overall pretty good software, which is called Oxygen OS. And I'll have some links in the description below where you guys can go ahead and save $20 on some accessories if you click the links below. Also, you can purchase the OnePlus 6T directly from OnePlus with 0 shipping fees and 0 taxes depending on where you're at. I got this one shipped to me for $579. I didn't have to pay any taxes or anything like that, so it's pretty good if you want to save some money picking it up directly from OnePlus instead of going to T-Mobile, because T-Mobile obviously is going to include some extra fees in there along with some taxes and all that. But moving along, OnePlus 6T is rocking Android Pie. It's 9.0. It's got several updates since I've gotten the phone, so I can tell you that OnePlus is definitely, they're definitely keeping up the tabs with their software and always sending updates directly to your phone, so it's a good thing. Another benefit by picking up the one from OnePlus.net is that this is a dual SIM phone. So you can use, it's unlocked to every US carrier, so it'll work on Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile. And also you can put 2 SIM cards in here, so you can have one from Verizon, one from T-Mobile, or vice versa, however you want to do it. So I would definitely recommend the unlocked version. It seems to be getting quicker updates, and it seems to be, an overall a much smoother phone. There's no bloatware on this phone here. If you pick it up from T-Mobile, you're definitely going to see some bloatware, some pre-installed apps and stuff like that, and you're only going to have single SIM, you won't have dual SIM. So it's going to be locked to T-Mobile, so that's one thing you want to think of if you want to use 2 different carriers on one phone. But moving along, it does have the Snapdragon 845 with 8 gigs of RAM, like I mentioned. No headphone jack on this one, but it does have USB Type-C with some really fast charging. Comes with a dash charging, which charges up the phone pretty damn quick. And also it has pretty nice, it's called the alert slider. So you have it right here, alert slider. So right now I'm using it. I'll show you. I have it, you have a couple settings on here. You have vibrate, and then you have ring, and I have mine set to silent. Right now, so I'm making this video, so I got it on silent. But the overall software on here is very fast and fluid, and like I said, I've been getting updates pretty quick so far. Like I said, the phone has some new technology. It's almost as identical as the last year's OnePlus 6, but it does have some new technology. So they removed the fingerprint reader, which was in the back, and now they have put it in the front underneath the display. So you can see here, that is some new technology that a lot of these phones will be coming out with in 2019. Some of them already came out, but it's the first gen fingerprint reader underneath the display, and it seems to be working really good. They've been updating it back to back, and also the notch is different. So you can see that the notch is more of a smaller, less intrusive teardrop design. So I like this look. I kind of like it better than the OnePlus 6T. So they have improved in that aspect, and also the software version, we'll go ahead and see it. It's rocking Oxygen OS, which, like I said, has been very, very good. And you can theme this overall. It does have some customizations on here. You can change buttons and gestures, and there's a lot of customizations on this software, which I really prefer over stock Android on the Pixel, because I got stock Android on the Pixel and it doesn't have a lot of customizations like this one does. So anyways, here it is about the phone. If you tap on here, we do have this where it shows you all the exact specs that are on the phone. I'm not sure if this is on the T-Mobile version, but I know the unlocked version has this setting here about phone, which looks pretty cool. There's a picture of the phone, and it pretty much gives you all the information. Snapdragon 845, 8 gigs of RAM, gives you your storage, gives you your camera. You got 16 megapixels plus a 20 megapixel on the back. We do have optic AMOLED display, which is it's a beautiful display on here. It is 1080p, but it's real nice. And you can see the Oxygen OS version, which is 9.0.7, and then you can see it's running Android Pie 9, so Android 9. So let's go ahead and go into system here, and we'll see if we have an update. So if we scroll down, system update, we'll tap on this one here and we'll see what we have. So it's going to check for updates, and here we can see that we do have an update. It's already been downloaded. So the update is Android system security patch, and also improve Wi-Fi stability for better connectivity. And then we have face unlock improvement, general bug fixment, and also the camera nightscape performance. So let's go ahead and install this, see how long this takes. We'll do it on the fly. Seems like a pretty small update. So yeah, one thing about OnePlus devices in general, I've had every single one that's came out except for the OnePlus X, I believe what it was called. It's a smaller version one. It was a poorly spec device in my opinion, so I didn't even bother picking that one up. But I can definitely vouch for OnePlus, the company as in general. They've been back to back with pretty nice phones. They have really good prices, and they definitely support their devices with updates. So it's a good thing. So this is guaranteed to get updates for at least 2 or 3 years. I mean, it does have a bootloader which you can unlock, and you can further get updates by installing them yourself. They have plenty of custom ROMs. They have all kinds of stuff. You can go ahead and install this phone. You can keep updates for years to come. So that's one of the good things about OnePlus in general. It does have a bootloader which can be unlocked. So I really like that. But let's go ahead and check out where we're at with the updates. It's a pretty good phone, man. I like the build quality on it. I mean, I like it. The OnePlus, I like the cameras also. They're not the best cameras, but they definitely take some pretty good photos. And as you can see, they're constantly updating the camera. So you can see that the camera improvement for nightscape performance should be a little update. So we'll see how that works out. I personally don't take a lot of photos at night. That's just me personally. I'm kind of more of a daytime shooter. So here it is. It says system update installation complete. Please reboot to finish update. So let's go ahead and reboot this and see what patch it looks like we're going to get. December patch. We're a little bit behind when it comes to the security patch. I believe it was on November. I forgot to check before I did the video, but yeah, let's go ahead and let this thing boot up and see where we're at. I felt it vibrate, and there's the boot up. So when you boot the phone up from T-Mobile, you're going to see a different splash screen. You're going to see a pink T-Mobile boot up screen, and you definitely know that it is locked to T-Mobile. But there is workarounds where you can actually switch the ROM, if I'm not mistaken, and you can install the custom unlocked straight from OnePlus. I'm not sure on how to do that, but there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube where show you and explain in detail how you can do it. I personally don't have the T-Mobile version, so I wouldn't be able to show you. So the boot up screen Takes about, I'd say about 10 seconds. And then the update's pretty small. It's pretty small, pretty fast update. Once again, let me know how the audio is on the Pixel 3, which I'm using to record this video. And there we have it. Let me go ahead and put in my code real quick. And the phone is starting. Boom. So there we have it. You can see here it says Android P, finishing systems, and then I got a bunch of stuff that just popped up. Sorry about that. So then you got this little pop-up that says system has been updated successfully. You can go back there and check, and you can see the update log. That's one of the things I like. They have an update log on here. This is what apparently was updated. Let's go back and see in settings some information in here about phone. And now you can see that we are on Android Oxygen OS, Android version 9, Oxygen OS 9.0.11. And there is the build number. And there you have it, guys. So officially been updated. Let's see if I tap on here. You can see the kernel version, and you can also see that it is updated to December 1st security patch. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video out. It always helps out the channel. Also brings some new subscribers to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos on this awesome device, the Oneplus 6T. I will have links down in the description below where you guys can purchase this and get $20 off accessories. So check out those links down below. I'll catch you in another one. Have a blessed day. I'm out.